Next question is question number 13. If y is equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x, show that x square y2 plus x y1 plus y equal to 0. So again we start with first order derivative. To differentiate y with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to 3. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Derivative of log x is 1 by x plus 4 as it is cos log x. Again the derivative of log x is 1 by x. So differentiate with respect to x. Write down the first order derivative. Now take this x on left hand side. So x dy by dx is equal to minus 3 sin log x plus 4 cos log x. Now again differentiate both sides with respect to x. So when you differentiate here, a product rule to be applied. X as it is, derivative of dy by dx is d square y by dx square. Dy by dx as it is, derivative of x is 1 minus 3 cos log x into derivative of log x is 1 by x minus 4 sin log x. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. So take this x again on other side, x square. This can be written as y2 plus x dy by dx can be written as y1. If we take negative common, it is 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x, and this bracket is equal to y. So our answer is minus y. And if we take that y on this side, we get the required result. Next question is y is equal to tan inverse x whole square. Show that x square plus 1 whole square y2 plus 2x x square plus 1 y1 equal to 2. So again we start with the first order derivative, then second order derivative, and so on. First write down the first order derivative dy by dx. That is tan inverse x whole square. It is 2 tan inverse x into derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now instead of differentiating this second time, first we take this denominator 1 plus x square on other side, means cross multiply here. We get 1 plus x square dy by dx equal to 2 tan inverse x. Now differentiate with respect to x, as there is second derivative in the answer, so we have to differentiate 2 times. So after the first order derivative, take this denominator on the left hand side, then differentiate second time. So on this side there is product rule, 1 plus x square as it is, dy by dx derivative with respect to x is second derivative of y plus dy by dx as it is, derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x, 2 as it is, derivative of tan inverse x is 1 plus x square. So cross multiply, take again when 1 plus x square on other side. Second derivative can be written as y2, it is y1, 2x x square plus 1 equal to 2. So answer can be written as 1 plus x square whole square plus 2x y1 x square plus 1 equal to 2. So this is the way to do the question. In such questions, we first calculate the first order derivative, then cross multiply, then take the second order derivative, and then simplify our result. So no need to put the values of y1, y2 in the left hand side for getting the answer. Now next is, this is the last question in miscellaneous exercise. Y is equal to e to the power a cos inverse x, and we have to prove that 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 minus a square y equal to 0. So again the same process. First write down the first order derivative dy by dx, that is again e to the power a cos inverse x into a as it is, derivative of this cos inverse x is minus 1 by root 1 minus x square. So this is the first derivative of y with respect to x. Now before the second order derivative, take this root on left towards the left hand side. This dy by dx can be written as y1 minus a e to the power a cos inverse x. Again differentiate with respect to x. So when you differentiate second time, again the product rule, this as it is, derivative of first order derivative, its answer is second order derivative, plus y1 into derivative of this root is 1 by 2 root 1 minus x square into minus 2x. So this is the product rule. This as it is, dy by dx derivative is d2y by dx square. It can be written as y2. Then y1 as it is, derivative of root is 1 by 2 root 1 minus x square into derivative of this 1 minus x square is minus 2x equal to this minus a as it is, e to the power a cos inverse x, same, into a, and derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon root 1 minus x square. So again take this root 1 minus x square towards the left hand side. We get this into y2 plus these 2 and 2 cancel. It is minus x y1. When you multiplied here, this and this will also cancel. Equal to minus a minus positive a square, and this e to the power a cos inverse x is from the statement, it is our y. So as we obtain the proper answer which is required. So 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 equal to a square y. And if you take that a square on the left hand side, we get the required result. So this is the way to attempt such questions. The common method is, after the first order derivative, you have to take the denominator on the left hand side and then differentiate second time, and after the simplification you get your required result. Now our next question is, x is equal to sin t, y is equal to sin pt, and we want to prove that 1 minus x square into y2 minus x y1 plus p square y equal to 0. This is also one of the important questions for board exams. So the method remains the same. First we write dy by dx. So before that, first we write dx by dt, that is cos t, then dy by dt, that is cos pt, and derivative of this pt is p. So now dy by dx is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So when we put the value, p cos pt upon cos t. Now before finding the second order derivative, first take this cos t towards the left hand side. So it becomes cos t dy by dx equal to p cos pt. Now differentiate with respect to x. Now as there is second order derivative in the answer, so we have to differentiate 2 times. So differentiate with respect to x, apply product rule here. Cos t as it is, dy by dx derivative is d2y by dx square plus dy by dx as it is, cos t derivative is minus sin t, and as it is the function of t, the derivative of t with respect to x is dt by dx equal to p cos theta derivative is minus sin pt, and this pt derivative is p, again it is the function of t, into dt by dx. So now put all the values. This as it is, this can be written as y2 plus dy by dx can be written as y1. This negative here, sin t, dt by dx is the reciprocal of cos t, means 1 by cos t equal to minus p square. Sin pt is actually equal to y. So this dt by dx is again 1 by cos t. Now again take this cos t on other side. So we have cos square t y2 minus y1 tan t let it be as it is. So when you take this cos t on this side, so this cos t and cos t will cancel. It is only sin t equal to minus p square y. Now if we compare our answer, this cos square t can be written as 1 minus sin square t into y2 minus y1. Sin t can be written as x. This sin t, this is actually our x, equal to minus p square y. So sin square t is again x, so 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 plus p square y is equal to 0. So hence we get the required result. So this is very important question and you need to remember the process applied in the question.